up, my little Tattle Tells, and what's up, Sussex Squad? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Harry and Meghan, you are unintentionally, at least I think, because you know Harry and Meghan don't get in the dirt, throwing shade at William, Kate, Charles, and Camilla, but mostly William and Kate. And baby, they are mad about it. But listen, as much as Kate wants to do her revenge dress tour, right? Which is basically colonializing Meghan Markle's closet. Again, something's not right with those people. They want to colonialize everything. The only thing is, Kate, how you gonna find a way to turn back time with those wrinkles? That's the thing about Kate, with that death becomes her. She is so obsessed with being the prettiest in the world room. Mama, didn't you? Of course, your mom didn't teach you. Most women's moms teach you, don't attach your self-esteem to your beauty. Usually your intelligence and your work product is one thing that will stand the test of time. But then, I have to laugh. Imagine Kate's non-existing work product standing the test of time, which brings me to Kate's newest challenge. One, it's so sad to me that William and Kate, where should I start? When are we going to stop seeing the Wales kids? George is always out there looking like he is scared. Charlotte looks like, yes, she's capable, but that's too much responsibility for a little girl. And Louis, he just want to go home and try to put the cat's tail in the refrigerator. He just looks like he is oodles of noodles of fun, but little mischievous kindergartner. The Wells kids, sources are saying, are so angry at Harry and Meghan because they're forcing them to trot their children out in front of the camera years earlier than they planned to, thus robbing their children of a childhood. Now, when I heard that, I said, is that boy math? All this other stuff? Because at the end of the day, how can you be so angry at Harry and Meghan for robbing your children of the childhood where the reason you have to trot them out, the reason they need to come out, the reason they need to be around is quite simply because, yeah, you guys don't have any work product. You guys don't have anything to show. You guys don't actually do anything. So instead of you guys getting up and just lifting a finger, because at the end of the day, Meghan showed you it could be done for like very, very little effort. It's not like Meghan put together all that stuff with zero help. She had a team of helpers, not the ones in the palace, the ones that she still had in Canada, that helped her put it together. Yes, Meghan has a brilliant mind. Yes, 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 yes. But she still had help. Kate and William have scores of people. There is a whole palace, I kid you not, including all the employees, right? That get them dressed, brush their teeth, make their food, do this and that. And all the employees that handle, they even have a CEO on top of a company that does nothing. And you guys still can't figure out anything to do. You guys still don't know. You guys are so lazy, and dare I say it, work shy, that you are now trotting out your 3 children and robbing them of their childhood just because you need to deflect against your racism. You need to deflect, according to Piers Morgan, you need to deflect against the fact that everything y'all touch turns to a flop. You need to detract against the fact that half the time your wig is sitting back here, and only every third Sunday, William lets you actually use the human hair extensions, and it looks like you have a blowout. But even when the wind blows, you have to hold it like this because you don't even get like a good sew in. You got to do the little extension ring that if Louis pulls too hard, Kate's whole life will go away. And imagine the audacity and the arrogance of these reports can be believed that you're mad at the person that wouldn't be your footstool, wouldn't be your doormat, wouldn't be your red herring, your father, your sacrificial lamb to your foolery. You're honestly sitting here upset that you guys are too lazy, that you'll rather put your kids out to work before you even do some work. Y'all, I have to laugh. Speaking of laughing, y'all, the thing with Kate, she is fighting with everything. Listen, Kate is fighting harder than that synthetic wig, is always trying to fight to get off her, to get off her head. Remember those pictures I posted when I said, "Yo, we got to talk about Kate's wig." Those pictures, they haunt me in a good way, like happy ghosts that are like, the ghost, like happy ghosts, right? And I think I finally figured something out about that. This is a little tangent. I think Kate, her wig looked her normal messed up, not like it did that day, but where she messed up was, I don't think she secured her wig down. I don't even think she put a wig cap on. I think she was riding bikes. I think she took the helmet on and then she put the helmet off. And because William don't even like her, so he's not even going to tell her muffin cakes, smidges, rose bushes. He's not going to tell her to adjust. Kate was just out there walking, looking dumb and stupid. Could you imagine being a person there, looking at Kate and thinking, that's my future queen? The girl that don't even know how to secure a wig. The girl that walk around looking like Scarecrow and Mrs. King, and baby, there's no Mrs. King around. The girl that literally, without the Photoshop, be looking like that. Literally, half the Kate, she always goes too much Botox on one side, always hits a nerve. That's our future queen. Mama, you don't even know how to get a decent quality lace front. You can't lead me nowhere. And if you are leading, where are we going? And why do I have to follow along? Anyway, right? I don't know why that just like stuck into my head. I wanted to share that with you. But, Kate is fighting her hardest to make sure that George does not go to Eton because, baby, she wants George to live at home all 4 years of high school. Baby, listen, Carol Middleton might have raised a social climber. She might have raised a little exhibitionist. She might have raised the most powerful doormat in all of the realm. But baby, she ain't raised no fool when it came to giving up power. They know that as soon as George goes to Eton, William will stop with the facade. He's barely holding it up to me, but he will stop with whatever facade he has that he even needs to talk to her because the heir to the throne will be firmly out of her grasp. She knows she must keep the heir close. She knows it. She knows it. And she is going to hold on to her power until the bitter, bitter end. But speaking of bitter, 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 can we talk about the Sussex Christmas card? We'll get back to the Kate reports, but can we talk about the Sussex Christmas card, y'all? I know what you're going to say. Harry and Meghan aren't petty. They rise above it. I mean, maybe they should because they outclassed them and running things. But baby, can we talk about the way it's reported that William and Kate are furious about Harry and Meghan's Christmas card? Why? Because they think that Harry and Meghan are doing a victory lap. See, think about it, right? William and Kate thought they did something with that tired J.C. Penney's understudied family photo. Again, in this economy, I find it offensive. Now, you don't have to throw your wealth in my face, but I find it offensive in this economy that you are cosplaying middle class. You are cosplaying working family that had to go to J.C. Penney. I find it very, very insulting. Almost like when Jeff Bezos was cosplaying a sharecropper, a farmer in an old pickup truck, like it's the grapes of wrath. I found it very, very, very offensive. You know what I'm saying? And they thought they dunked on Harry and Meghan, like, we took your idea, we made it better. I know Meghan and Harry were like, light work, no reaction, right? And they really thought they dunked on. The only thing is it always gets William and Kate mad because Meghan has a brain and Harry has a brain and Meghan has a competent team. And she was able in her creativity, because she had all year to think about it, to think of a cute Christmas card. And the thing is that William and Kate really got mad about is the fact that look what the card is. It's Harry and Meghan. They don't need to use their kids for clicks and views. They don't need to trot them out. They don't need to use them as a shield. They are happy. They are smiling. But you know what else? They're standing in front of people that really believe in their cause, that really wanted to come out, that really wanted to see the action. You guys, what you are looking at is the biggest slam dunk you could ever make on William and Kate and the royal family. And all they had to do was just show what the truth was. See, the one dirty secret about the royal family is, and this is why they're always talking trash about Harry and Meghan, right? They want us to believe that, Megan's making up podcasts. Harry's doing this. Because everything that the royal family does, in my opinion, is all smoke and mirrors. Who's supporting the early years? Who? Literally, Kate comes out, lets her kids cosplay poor people, then goes back in. Those billionaires don't even give any money. And they think they should be thankful because they let their kids come and pack up things that the other poor people took their pennies to buy and give and share with poorer people. And the king and queen come, yes, yes, yes. This is a good use. This is a good use of your money, poor people. But here's the thing. Look at the Earth shot. That was a fail. It was miserable. It was stupid. It was whatever it was. And it was all hoisted up by careful camera angles, by careful royal rota saying whatever they want. And then you have the real, because the real is on the rise. Meghan, Harry, smiling. You can't fake sold out stadiums. You can't fake heads of states saying thank you. You can't fake having the real support. Again, I doubt Harry and Meghan will be this petty. But one thing that Chris McCart did say is, baby, you can fake all you want. You might be the heir of the throne. You might be the next Princess of Wales. You might be whatever. But baby, I am the real people's prince and princess. They are the real king and queens of people's hearts. Let me tell y'all something. I am so anti-monarchy. I want that whole thing burned to the ground. I don't believe in classism, elitism, blood right. All that stuff to me just sounds insane. Harry and Meghan were smart to get out when they got out. And the fact that so many people are saying, right, um, you know, and the fact that 90% of people are sitting here acting like in the royal family acting like, oh, whatever, what are Harry and Meghan doing? They're not doing anything. I get it. I get it. They're delighting in Meghan and Harry not coming out and announcing anything by the end of the year. Listen, am I disappointed? Yes, because I was hoping that when they went with WME, they could go. I stand firm on the fact that I think WME was the wrong move. But this is the thing with Harry and Meghan. There is nothing on earth that you do 100%, even loving your children, your man, your brother, your family, nothing in this world, even loving someone, do you do 100% right. All you can do is give your all. The fact that Harry and Meghan are maybe having growing pains, maybe made a wrong turn, who cares? Make the right turn back. But the thing is, the fact that they're trying to paint that as a failure, why? Because they're not putting out the Earthshot Prize. They're not doing this. They're not doing that. They're not acting like it's 1969 and you don't even have to do ish. All you need is a headline. This shows to me that Harry and Meghan are being methodical. This shows that they realized, took stock of the year and said, okay, some things we did great, some things we could do better. And this shows that they are on the right path. Harry won 15 out of 33 counts of his lawsuit. Baby, leave it to the royal family. They wanted them to win 0. Meghan has won every single case she's gone up against. Good things are coming their way. You can't keep people with that much ingenuity down, okay? But you know who we can keep down? Let's talk about, hold on, where is it at? Because, baby, let's talk about Kate and the way she is always going to be down bad. And you know what? I love that for her. William's always going to be bald, and I love that for him. Charles and Camilla, I don't know, they always going to be in their Nanny McPhee relationship, and I love that to them. Y'all, listen, let's get into this, right? Let's get into this. I love to see it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so Kate is really pushing hard for George to go to Marble, not Eton. Again, you can't let your cash cow go. Without George, Kate is powerless. And Charles is the first king of England that actually had his mistress, his girlfriend, whatever, not only sit on the throne with him, but be crowned queen. Kate, your days are numbered. I know she got excited because she's like, oh, I'm going to be next. Baby, you ain't making it for another 10 years. And say what you want. Charles and Camilla are incredibly healthy. Baby, they're going to be around for at least the next 10, 15 years, right? They said that with its illustrious reputation for schooling the elite, including Princes William and Harry, Eton College may not be able to count Prince George among its future pupils. Speculation is growing that the second line in line to the throne will instead follow in his mother's footsteps and be educated at Marlborough College in Wiltshire. The Princess of Wales has recently toured the 47,000 a year that the British taxpayers will be paying, even though they are billionaires and can pay their own tuition just off of the tax breaks alone. Let's see. It is a co-ed school. They've toured it for the second time in as many months. And this time it was William and George. Kate says to not be a fan of single sex schools like Eton and reportedly absolutely hated her time at Down House. Apparently, she's trying to say that all the girls were jealous of her at Down House. Women from Down House said Kate was an absolute nightmare. I don't know. You choose to believe what you want. Um, they said that she was targeted by bullies. Targeted by bullies. That's so funny because Kate seems to be the bully. However, she flourished at Marlborough, where that's because she could cozy up to all the boys, where she excelled academically and performed well at sports, including hockey and tennis. Although it's understood that no firm decision has yet to be made what school George will attend, the princess took him and William to her alma mater on December 1st, having previously visited alone in October. They also toured Eton back in June. The college, which is a stone's throw away from Windsor Castle, provided a haven for William and Harry, who boarded there during the most turbulent years of Prince Charles and Princess Diana's marriage. But while William found solace there after his mother's death, Harry said, okay, that it was not the right choice for him. George is currently at a co-ed school, Lambrook, along with his sister, Charlotte, and Louis. It's close to home to their middle, it's close to the home of their Middleton grandparents. It educates pupils from age 13. Okay, anyway, George is going to have to leave soon. Okay, you guys, listen. I'm telling you, Kate knows because William doesn't care. He's so pompous, he doesn't care. William wants George to go to Eton. Charles wants George to go to Eton. The men in gray want George to go to Eton because they want to sever the familial ties, just like they severed the familial ties between, if they could sever the familial ties between Harry and William, it is 100% certain that they can sever the family ties between George and Kate. Kate is holding on for dear life. And is it, they say, isn't it funny that as much as Kate sits there and dresses up like Meghan and does this and does that, baby, Kate and everything she valued and everything she sacrificed her life for is hanging on by a thin, thin thread. And I'm just waiting for Camilla to come along and lift that hoof up and clip it. Y'all, listen, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.